Good evening, everybody. Holy moly, Batman. It's been a while. Holy crap. I don't even know how long it's been. I have to check. When's the last time I streamed? How long it's been? May 8th, I think, is the last time I streamed. No, it's been longer than that. Oh, well. Don't matter. Hey, Cobalt. What's going, buddy? Long time no see. So, I guess I'll wait a few minutes before I explain everything. Well, thank you, sir. And I am back. Pretty much the same capacity I was before. I'm going to try to go 4 days. I am back downstairs. I was going to wait to get a few more people in chat before I explain what was going on. But basically, our foundation on that side of the house, because of the really, really cold winter we had this year, and because of the really poor drainage, we have our garage is right next to the house, and there's a breezeway that goes between the two. And because there's these not patio stones, they're kind of like bricks that make up a path that goes in between. Because whoever put that path in didn't set it up properly, so there wasn't proper drainage through there. This is what the foundation guy told us anyway. And he thinks that water over the years has been gathering in that spot, and because it's on an angle, the water runs right through there and gets caught in between the foundation and the ground, or the ground that's up against the foundation. And because we had a lot of minus 40 plus winter nights, that ice pushed up against the wall and and cracked the wall, and then water got into the wall. And then when we had our thaw, all that water came into the foundation or into the basement, and our basement was completely flooded. So I abandoned the basement for a while. Because the mold down here was so bad that I was getting massive headaches and coughing, and I was miserable for weeks after. So I quit streaming because A, the basement flooded, and B, I wouldn't have been able to stream anyway. I was in awful shape. So it's taken me pretty much up to about a couple weeks ago to get well enough to actually stream again, that I could feel it, I could stream again. And then the basement is much drier now because it's summer and the thaw's over. Oh, it was horrible, dude. It was like I had fiberglass in my lungs once when I was younger, when I was a forklift guy. I was coughing up blood, and it was very close to that minus the blood. It was awful. But yeah, we got a foundation guy. He's doing three things actually. He's purging the whole foundation and filling in all the cracks, and then he's going to be digging up this whole wall. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was black mold, but it was a mold, and it was nasty. The funny thing is, I was just about to mention it. The lighting, my ring light broke. So I have one light over there. I have a black screen over this light, and then I have a small lamp over there, and it seems to be okay. basically what they're going to do is they're going to dig around the foundation. They're going to make sure the weeping tile's fine, and then basically just repair any cracks. Like, we know that there's some big cracks along this one wall. That's where all the water was coming in. Yeah, every time I move from the basement to upstairs or vice versa, I always break something. I broke my I broke my front end loader today. Look at this thing. I don't think I've ever showed this on stream. Hang on a second. This is pretty much a gift from a very dear friend of mine. He made this. It's completely out of wood. And I dropped it today, and this bumper broke off. And like it's got a motor in it. And yeah, this bumper came right off. I have to glue it back on. But everything works. The bucket works and everything. It's incredible. Like it's all made out of wood. All the pistons work, everything. It's insane. He built 5 of them, and he said that each one took him about 90 hours to make. Yeah, it's pretty insane. I love it. I would never give it up. Somebody could walk up and offer me a couple $1,000s for it tomorrow, and I still wouldn't sell it. It's just too good. Yeah, everything articulates. No, it's just the bumper that fell off. I get some wood glue, I can glue it back together. It's not a big deal. And then the radiator fell out. Like, it's got a radiator that fell out too. I know. Oh, I was upset when it dropped. So that's been happening. And I took a break from doing City of Titans. I needed a break. I think I was burnt out from it. Hey, Cabot. Yeah, there's pistons and articulation. Yep. Yeah, it was a very old gentleman who built that. He was a woodworker. He had one that he built for his grandkids. It was a backhoe. Okay, this thing was like Power Wheel size, and it was made completely out of wood. He had it up on his shelf, and he gave it to his grandkids when he died, fully working. Like, it was with a backhoe on the back and everything. It was a tractor with a backhoe on it, and everything worked. Like, it was insane, the detail in it. Yeah, the guy was amazing. He was so good at it. And he got the original CAT schematics, and that's how he was able to build that, because he used the schematics. Yeah, he had liver cancer. He was a really good friend. He was a car guy too. Huge car guy. We used to sit and talk for hours about all the stupid crap he did when he was a kid. So anyway, back to my story. So I took some time away from City of Titans because I was kind of burnt out. I needed to do something different. So about 2 months ago, I started working on my own game. So, and I mentioned it, I think the last couple of weeks I was streaming, I was mentioning that I was working on it. But it's pretty much done. We have one mechanic we have to code still, and then some cleanup here and there, but it's pretty much done. I built it in 2 months. It's a horror game. It started off as a visual novel, but I just found that was going to be way too time consuming. And unfortunately, because of some differences of opinion. I lost my writer. So I decided to just turn it into like an escape style horror game. It has a bunch of jump scares in it. Um yeah, it's and it's an Unreal 5 using Lumen and all that stuff. I can link it. I was gonna. It's in my. It's in my. If you look at my Twitch, it's in my Twitch, but I'll link it for people who want to see it. It's up on the Steam store now. Please head there, wish list it, because if you wish list it, it gets put into the recommendations. It's third time's a charm. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show it tonight. That's the main feature of the stream tonight. That and to just sit and chat for a little bit. I'm not going to do any work on City of Titans tonight. I'll do that tomorrow night because this is my first stream back in a while. I just wanted to get everybody updated and make sure all my settings were working because I moved my whole office back downstairs again. My camera is looking good. I am going to get a new lighting setup. This lighting setup looks okay. But I want to get some soft boxes so that I can have them set up properly in front of me because I would like to eventually have a green screen. Yeah. Thanks, Cobalt. Appreciate that, buddy. And as you can see, the drawing tablet donation, it's gone down a bit because I had to use some of that money to live on. Thanks, Glitch. Much appreciated. Yes, that will be the schedule. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Yeah. I'm going to try to stick to that schedule. As for how long I stream each time, that's kind of up to what I'm doing at the time. I want to get the streaming to a more professional level. That's why I want to get the lighting. I will be doing something about these walls because they're awful. When the basement flooded, we were supposed to have it all redone. But the insurance company, after wanting a massive deductible, they wanted to just replace it with what's already here. So I'm like, nah, I'll just eat the cost and I'll do drywall myself. So that's the plan anyway. I want to drywall it. That way I can this wall, these two walls I want to paint green so there will be a built-in green screen for when I need it. So I can put images back there, I can put my own visuals back there. Because I really love Unreal 5 and I like making visuals in it. So if I can make visuals, I'll throw them up there for people to, right? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay, so we'll go over to this. So here's the Steam page for those who haven't seen it yet. These pictures are going to be replaced. I'll show you, I have a actual build that works. I'm not going to show you a lot of the gameplay because thank you, Nation, for the bits. Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for the first time chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's fantastic. And the bits are very much appreciated. Thank you so much. That'll go toward my light fun. Oh, we got a bit war going on. Or started, I should say. Yeah, so I'm going to be replacing all these, and there's a couple teaser trailers up there for now just to get you to wet your whistle. I'll be replacing all of those screenshots and doing a nice trailer with the build that I'm about to show you. I need to pull this over here. Cabot, I did not announce it. I think it does come up on the Steam channel though, right? Are you talking about my stream or are you talking about the game? The game, I will be, Nation, definitely I'll be doing more work. There is a lot of really tedious stuff that I have to do coming up. I'm going to have to fix a lot of the morphs that don't work on the costumes. That's my next thing. But I will try to space it out with making stuff too. I still have to, once we get going again, maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe we'll have one of those draws that I talked about. I'm not sure if you know about that. For every hour you're in my chat and you're active, you get 6 polygons, I think, an hour. And if you save up enough those polygons, I'm going to run auctions and raffles. And if you win a raffle or an auction, you get to work with me on making a custom costume piece for City of Titans. So that's a big deal. That's something that we thought everybody would love and enjoy. So I've yet to do one yet because I was just looking at the people's polygons and there isn't quite enough there to really make it worth it yet. So I want to give other people a chance to watch and build up their points. But yeah, that's the plan. So we'll give it a couple of weeks. We'll see how things are going. Before I quit streaming, I was doing good. We were making money. You know, it was a little tiny part-time income. Yeah, good idea, Glitch. Because there's so many to do. I have so many of my own ideas I want to do too. I've just stopped. Like I haven't touched this Cintiq. I haven't turned it on in 2 months. I haven't touched it in 2 months. It's full of dust because I haven't touched it. So, but the tablet fun is for me to get another one because this one, as most know, it's cracked like really bad. So it doesn't work all that great. Okay, so let's get to the game itself. The dog did it, yeah. Yeah. We had a dog for like a week or two, and it was huge. And it was chasing basically the same setup here as I had upstairs. It was chasing our cat. The cat hopped up on this part of my desk. It jumped up to try to get her and put both its paws right on my Cintiq. Broke it. Big crack right down the middle. So yeah. It was heartbreaking because I'd already broken it a little bit when we moved. But yeah. So here you go, guys. This is the Chronicle. This is the game I've been working on for a couple of months. Like I said, it's a horror game. It's an escape style game. This is like a beta build. It's not 100% ready yet, but I want to say it's 90% there. I didn't rebuild the lighting. There's like 28 objects I didn't rebuild, but just ignore that message. This is your main menu. It's fully 3D. There's video settings already set up. And then audio settings. They all work as far as I know. Yep. So the master works. Music works. Sound effects should work. Yeah, most of it all works. I still got to go back through and kind of debug things and make sure. Yeah, the dog really did do it. Yeah. I mean, I cracked the first part of it right at the bottom, and then when he landed on it, he just did. Would it have survived him if that what crack wasn't there originally? I don't know. Maybe. So this is where my credits will be for people who have been very helpful. This has been very much a learning process for me. I know a lot about Unreal, but when it comes to the code part of it, I'm still pretty new. I'm getting the hang of it, but it's one of those things that it takes time. All right, so that's the main menu, and let's go into the game. Okay, so here is the main part of the game. Unreal's beautiful. It's an incredible engine. It makes making games so much easier and a lot of fun. Okay, so third person, you can see yourself. This is your starting point here. Look around. There's the moon. There's lots of stuff. I don't want to give away too much of the story. But this is a pocket dimension. And you were brought here for a reason, which you will find out as you collect clues and start to piece the story together. But there's a reason all this junk is here. Yeah, it's basically a pocket dimension, like I was saying. There's random weather. It'll be clear one minute, and then it'll go to like rain or thunderstorm. They're sprinting. Footstep sound work. I was having an issue with my sound. I think I fixed it though. You'll recognize a couple of the props from another game I've been working on. There's the blimp, and then way back there is my Starship ride. So basically, the first thing you need to do when you get here is you need to figure out how to get into the building. Oh, there's a dog, by the way, too. You can pet the dog. Hey, puppy. I got to work on that. I think what I'm going to do for him is I'm going to put a few sounds in there so that it's random. Because that's the way I have this footstep set up. Isn't he cute? I had a cat too. He was in the building, but I was having issues with him. I might put him back. But he just kind of wandered around the first floor. I might put him back because it was kind of cool to have him in there. And I thought it was neat having an animal or two in here because it gives some life to the level. Because originally there were NPCs that you would talk to, and that's how you got your objectives and stuff like that. But it just got way too complicated, way too fast. No, it's just the animations I was trying to get him to the animations weren't working. But I think I know what I did wrong, and I can go back and fix it. It's just a matter of basically all I have to do is make a copy of him and then swap out the mesh. And then assign a different animation BS, and it'll work. There's Armstrong Towers. So yeah, first thing you got to do is figure out how to get into this building. I might increase the walk speed. As you can see, it's locked. You may not pass. But let's go over here for a sec so I can show you something real quick. So throughout the level, there are these guys. They are skeletons, and there's a reason they're here. And you will find notes that will be with each skeleton, and each skeleton will give you a little bit of backstory as to what's going on. It's a mystery escape room. You have to find out why you're here and how to get out. And the gameplay is very straightforward. It's not a very hard game. And it's a very quick game. It's only about a 2-hour game. You notice the life bar in the corner. Your life is going away, and there's a reason for it. You'll find that out later. But basically, think of that health bar as a timer. You have a certain amount of time to solve the mystery and escape. And that portal in the background there, that's how you get out. That's how you get out. I'm not gonna say more than that because I don't want to give too much away. Part of playing this game is the mystery, right? There's so much to explore. There's so much in the building to look at. But yeah, this is 2 months of work, and I love it, and it's so much fun. Here's the portal. It's pretty cool. I want to say I'm about 90% done with the map. I might add some extra things. And the only reason I'm saying that now is because I'm showing it off. So I want to, because people are going to watch back this video, and I want to add more things that people didn't see in the video or when I was streaming it. This will probably be the one and only time I stream this game. Because I think if I do more than one, it's going to give too much of the game away, and it won't be fun. Like I said, it's one of those games where it's a surprise, right? But yeah, I put a lot of thought into the artifacts out in space. I had a few out there that they just didn't work out, so I had to take them out. I didn't think they fit the theme. But that planet is cool. It's got lightning and stuff. And the aurora moves. It's really cool. That right there? I don't know. I think it looks like a space station, but yeah, there's a lot to look at. And I already have 3 other expansions planned for this. The second one, I'm not going to say how much bigger, but it's going to be a lot bigger than this one. And it'll be a different location. Each map's going to be a different location. That's already giving too much away of the story. The fact that there is, you know, more chapters. I mean, it begs the question, do you actually escape? Right? Yeah. But yeah, I would show you the inside of the building, but in order to do that, I have to find the way into the building, and that would be giving too much away. Oh, you guys are gonna love this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I noticed my music stopped. I don't know if that's a glitch or I forgot to make it loop or what. Yeah, that looks familiar. So cool. No, it came out really nice. I'm quite happy with the way the game looks. And it runs really well. I've got it on high settings right now, and I'm hardly getting any lag at all. And yeah, I have a high-end system, but my video card is not high-end. Like I've only got a 2060, and it runs really well on a 2060. So I think I optimized it pretty well. I want to say I average between 60 and 80 hours a week, and I've been at it for 2 months, about 2 months. Now, the good part is what really shrunk down the development time was the fact that all of the assets, well, most of the assets I got from the Unreal Marketplace. So that really it chopped my development time probably in half. Yeah. Mr. Cabot has been quite helpful. You have. I couldn't have done this without you. Dude, wait till you see what I have planned for the second chapter. Holy moly. You think this game looks good? I've there's things I did with this one that I want to change it, but it would require a lot of going backwards. And like I don't want to give too much away. I can tell you this: there's nobody in this map out to kill you. I'll tell you that right. It's just a mystery. It's the first map where you're basically finding out some backstory about why you're here, who brought you here, what brought you here, blah 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 blah. So there's nothing that damages you or is going to kill you. But the second one, there is. The second one, there will be. There will be multiple things that try to eat you or kill you. So, but there are lots of jump scares on this map. So, turn the lights out when you play this game. It'll be awesome. So, the health bar I made, the pause menu, all the buttons are mine. Yeah, see, my sound is messed up again. I got to figure out why it's doing that. That's still a bug. All my other sounds stop working except for my footsteps. Like if I go over here, you can hear my footsteps on the stone and on the grass. But none of the other sounds work. So yeah, it's weird. There's supposed to be like a sound when you go up to the door. Yeah. There's still some things to work out. It's still in beta. Like I said, there's one gameplay mechanic that we have to finish off, and then everything's done. Like the actual mechanics for the game are done. Oh, why am I losing so much health? Why is my health going down so much? That's not supposed to go down that fast. Well, there you go. You're going to get to see your character die. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that and find out why that's doing that. The other part about this game is that there is no save. You have to do it from start to finish within the time period that you're given. That's the other thing. The second game will probably have a save because it's going to be longer. But the first one, you don't need a save. You can do it in one run. Is he going to die? Of course he isn't. Oh, there we go. There you go. That's what happens when your character dies. And then you respawn. I got my sound back. Yay. Yeah, but that health, that shouldn't have went down that fast. That's a bug. I got to find out what's going on there. See, this is part of the play testing. This is the real first time I've packaged it and played around with it. And now I know that that's a bug, and now I can fix it. But let's go up to this door, and you can hear the chicka chicka. It's very cool. See this window over. I know you can see in some of the windows. Yeah, there's no fall damage. I don't know if I want to put fall damage in yet. I might. Because if you try to jump off the top of a building, I think it should hurt. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's what I've been working on for the last couple of months. And it's fun. I love this. I love making my own games. Oh, look, another skeleton. Yeah, I mean, I've shown you maybe about 20% of the game. There's a lot more to this game. Like, I haven't even showed you the inside of the building. You'll see screenshots of it, but... And this isn't graphically as good as it'll look either. This is still beta visuals. I still have some stuff I want to try, and like if I go, see, now everything's working. If I go to Epic, there, that's Epic. Wow, that looks even better. So yeah. Originally I had fog, and the fog looked great. But for some reason, Lumen doesn't play well with Ultra Sky and Ultra Weather. It doesn't play very well with it. So I'm still, like, again, this, like I said, beta. I'm still playing with things to try to get stuff to work, because I would like to have fog in the game, because fog, there's like, I didn't even show you, there's a flashlight too that I put in, right? And I want you to be able to use the flashlight. You have to need the flashlight to look around and find stuff. That's the whole point, right? But yeah, the flashlight is cool. And it's atmospheric. Exactly. It's exactly. Right? But yeah, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, please head over to the page and wish list it, and tweet about it, share it. I'm going to put this video up on YouTube as well. So head on over there if you haven't, and subscribe and like and all that stuff. And it is coming together, isn't it? It's starting to come together. When do you see the building inside? So good. But yeah, if we go pause, and then we can go back to main menu. So everything works. Pretty much everything works. And 2 months it took me to make this game. I still can't believe that it took such a small amount of time to get a working game. Like I said, most of the game mechanics are in. Like, you could play this game from start to finish. Well, start to about 90%. It's only the last mechanic that's missing. Basically the end game. That's all that's missing. Everything else is in there. So you could start the game and play it all the way through, right to the very end. So, but yeah, that's it. That is the Chronicle. First chapter. So tomorrow's stream, I will I'm gonna have to look through some of the costumes. I think there's a list on the Discord somewhere, Chris. I'll look through and see what needs to be done. Right. That's why I chose the name Chronicle. Heck, I've got 3 other chapters planned, but in theory, it could go on for as long as it's popular. So wishlist it and buy it, because if you do, I'll make more. No, the second chapter, I can't wait to start it, actually. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. And, I've got a friend of mine who's been working with me on the code, and, and, I told him a little bit about the second chapter, and he's like, yeah, that's we need to do that because it's gonna be epic." This one originally had a puzzle in it, but we couldn't get the puzzle to work, so I just scrapped it. Okay, well, short stream tonight, guys. We'll do a little bit longer one tomorrow. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who tuned in and stayed for the whole time. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the bits and the new follows. Um, yeah, we're gonna get back at it. We're gonna get some City of Titan stuff going, and if I have something to work on in the game that isn't gonna show too much off, I'll show that as well. Oh, thanks, Kobo. I love streaming. I love it. It's fun, and I like interacting with people. It's a lot of fun. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the game goes. I mean, I would love to do game development full time. That would be awesome because then I could work from home, and I don't need to make millions of dollars. I'd be happy with like, a few hundred, few $1,000s a month, whatever. Let to keep us going. We'll get there, Cabot. I've heard who was telling me. I need to look back in my yeah, it was Red. Red was telling me the other day that there's some big things happening in the background for City of Titans. So we need to get the costumes all sorted out so that we can get that all sorted, because there's some big stuff coming. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to call it there, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.